Right now out in nature, the dogwoods are in bloom, and so are the redbuds. They're in bloom here at the nursery as well, so I thought we might talk about them just a little bit. This variety is called Cherokee Princess, which is just like the varieties that you see out in nature, in the landscapes, only it's got a little bit bigger bloom, and they stay on the tree just a little bit longer than the native ones. But it is the same tree, just a little improved variety. Dogwoods come in 3 colors: white, pink, and red. The red is actually not a true red, but just a dark version of pink. But they're all 3 the same kind of dogwood, the native one, versions of the native one here in Arkansas. Redbuds are easily recognizable because they're native here in Arkansas, so most people have grown up with them. They're native to all of North America. They have purple buds. There is actually a variety called Appalachian Red that actually does have red buds, which we carry. So dogwoods and redbuds are wonderful native trees for Arkansas, and they just almost can't be beat for color. But if you've tried them and not done well with getting them established, they are a little bit tricky, then you might want to try, these are crab apples, and there are lots of different colors of crab apples. This one's called Prairie Fire with the purple blooms and a purple leaf. But crab apples are a tougher tree. They can take full sun and a lot of abuse. They can get dry in summer, and they're a lot easier to establish than either dogwood or redbud. Crab apple's a great tree. No discussion of ornamental blooming trees would be complete without talking about the cherries. This is a Kwanzan cherry, which is a double blooming pink, and tons of color on it. Last week, the Yoshino cherries were in bloom, which are the single white, slightly pink bloom on cherry trees. Cherries are my favorite ornamental blooming tree. They've got the bloom in spring. They're a smaller tree. Plus they've got this red bark on them, especially the new growth, with some horizontal striations on them. They're a very interesting tree in the landscape. Cherries are also easy to establish. Much like the crab apples, they're easier than dogwood or redbud to get established, and they do better out in full sun. So there are a lot of choices in ornamental blooming trees: dogwood, redbud, crabapple, and cherry. The most important thing is to go ahead and get one planted soon this spring. From Westwood Gardens, I'm Stephen Black. Good luck in the garden.